You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the straight to your zone, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid dog. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them tap right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Okay,
they come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinals.
Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He has it at the 22. He dodged the tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Got it. Ready?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Bronco switch. Get up. Ready?
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. The play made by Will Johnson.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Dropping back to throw. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, bring it. 70 Lions.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Again, it's Gibbs. A lot of space ahead. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Go.
Another one for Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for his back to Jameer Gibbs there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Let's go now.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Get it. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Third down, they need 7.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Come on. Set. 19 Lions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go, start. Viking 18.
Throwing from the gun here. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Lions out in front. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Benson now from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pass play now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Get it.
They'll run. It's Benson. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Waters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Benson Get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Go!
Another try for Benson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
He's going to keep this one. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the first half. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 7. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Back to 60.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's another for him. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. He is rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
He's getting close, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions making a 16-point ball game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs...
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Hardman with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60, ready, Warriors 70, 19, 70, Timberwolves. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Offense going with a full receiver set, third and long.
Bronco 8, Dragon 60.
Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Returning from the 43. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. 70 line, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds the in route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go.
They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Only a yard on the gain there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's 3rd and goal.
Go. 68. Go.
Back to throw now. Has it in close. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Final throw before the break. Dumped off to his running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Set. 60. Cougar 19.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready?
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they do get him down. But the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Lions have a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war. It feels that. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. They will move to the next.
Crack all 80. Let's go.
Takes the second down snap. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Red. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll air it out on third. It's on target to Williams. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Get it. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Alert. Alert.
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch the lead to 23. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
Benson once more. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go now.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Come on, guys, you got this. Let's win. It's gonna be a good day, boys. Come on, guys, let's make a play here. Right there, we can do it. We're gonna do it. Hey, we got this.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Harrison secures this, left side. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
A gain of 12.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Right.
From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch, and he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
And they're on 21-yard line.
Go.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Okay, ready?
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set it.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Good run there, about 9, but still third down coming up.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
No look to throw. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. For a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Pass the 6. Go.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's plays like this that make him... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard
line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Tag. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Watch out.
79 Bronco. Check go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Running from the pistol with Benson. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them.
On the set.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set up. Hawks.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion left. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Ready.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Top 50. 70 Lions. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. That is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Again, left side for Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This one from an even 40 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Jack Campbell at the INT.
They'll take over first and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
They send a man in motion.
19.
We give here to the motion man. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
On the go.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second
Here
down.
we go. Shot.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes fourth down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Lions have recovered it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let go.
We're drawing up for it.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
60. Panther 60. Ready.
He's drawn up for it. On 4th down. The Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Charging down the middle, and they block it! Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get it, ready.
Benson on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
When they're springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
On the play. And the Cardinals.
So the Lions get the win on the road. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp.